free and heard you. In his hand there is love. You have no more need to fear. In his hands there is love. So free and heard you. In his hands there is love. You have no more need to fear. Oh,
more hope. Happy Sabbath.
Happy day.
And happy day.
Happy Sabbath.
Do I have to use this?
Yes.
Okay. I'm happy to be here.
Sure.
Elder Samuel. Thank you for all the effort. I've been silent. Silent with the purpose. And Ogwan.
Yes.
How are you, my brother? How do you feel when you are in such a big congregation?
I feel so good.
I'm sure he always gives you the testimony during our years. That was 2000. Yeah, 2002, 2003, 2004. Yeah, at least we will feel an age of this room. And by then they would not give us some substantial room like this one. They would look for the smallest because we would not feel them. I'm happy to see all the blessings here. I want to thank my brother who has introduced me. I was asking for my kids. I have daughters here, but they told me they want to worship with the mom. And I had brought, when they come back, tell them that their siblings were here. Yes, today I've come in full swing.
Amen.
Actually, if I hear that my home is back, I'm not worried of anything. Because I may be worried of the property, but no life will be lost. Amen. there. She uses 2 eyes. She uses 4 so that she can really focus very well. You can wait for the congregation. And we have our head girl, Kenyangi Agatha. And actually, I brought her here on purpose. Agatha, before you leave this place, get a friend. Get a friend to inspire you. She has just completed no. She has completed primary 7. So now she's a villager. I want to inspire her to, so that she has goals and she's focused. I mean, when you see them, just know that you can, okay? You see some of them, you're even bigger than them. Yeah, she's followed by the twins. We have Isingoma, popularly you may call him Waswa. Isingoma and the Nyakato, can you please stand up for recognition? Amen. Amen. We always pick them from school, okay? We always pick them from school for prayers and we take them. Friday we pick them, so Sabbath evening or Sunday morning, we take them back. Thank God for that. And they're followed by Manawa Yesu, Abraham Kaija. That is how he introduces himself. Abraham, can you wave to the congregation? Okay. He's a very lovely boy. And there is another one, acting last born. Andrew, can you behave, Andrew? Andrew, we are in church. Okay? We are in church. Can you behave? Okay. So that is us. That is us. That is Kaija family. Amen. It is not only, okay, it's not, I think it is an all nucleus. Those of you who have done some, your business students, may not go into that. I feel privileged to be here. I've come to talk about children Adventist Hospital. Before I say anything, I want to bring you greetings from Pastor Kuro. Amen. And in touch, you might not even be the thing, but I've never used it. I'm a quick learner after a long explanation. Okay. And forward. And this one is going backwards. And these ones. Okay. And this when I mess up, you run my I'm glad that I'm here. Greetings from Pastor Antolo. Amen. He knows I'm here. And greetings from the Bishop Central Ghana Conference. Amen. Because this is all under him. And today, what has brought me is to give you a report. Because I know this has been promoted several times. Am I right? Yes. And I'm sure your goal has been achieved. What is our goal this year? 1 million shillings only. These are business students. 1 million shillings only. Other people think that we are mean when we add the word only. But it just emphasizes something that you know very well. I don't know you yet to know.
Thank you so much. Okay. Briefly, let me take you through this report because I know over a period of time you've been contributing to KAH Adventist Hospital. First and foremost, why KAH Adventist Hospital? This has been preached to you, and you know very well that this time, as our title goes, don't settle for less. Don't settle for less. That is our title. I got this topic or title when I learned what my wife told me when we some project, something like 5 years back. We were beginning a project, and many sketches came up, and I was going for those ones which are ordinary, the ones I thought that I would afford easily. And she was like, no. She was like, no, this is not for us. The first one came. I will not tell you the particular project, but just know that it was a project. The first sketch came, she dismissed it. The second, the same thing. The third, until I said, enough is enough. Now you look for one that is suitable for us. I had to fold my hands. Then she said, she came up with a big one. And I was like, no, this is too big for us. We are going to take years to complete it. Then she said, honey, we should not settle for less. That word sank into my brain. She didn't know. She has just known today. Amen. And it sank into my brain. I said, whatever is coming, okay, I'm going to put there my back so that I'm not settling for less, but I'm going to carry. So you boys who are here, girls who are here, some 5 years to come, make sure that you don't settle for less. At the moment, we are beginning to touch that project, but whoever comes, he appreciates it. This time around, the SDA church has not settled for less. After those people who are inspired by the Holy Spirit coming up with a great idea of building a referral hospital, that is a referral hospital. Amen. It is not a mere hospital, no. It is not Chirudu. It will be bigger than Chirudu. It will be bigger than Wembe if it is completed. It is at the level of Mulago and beyond, because even if you take a patient to KAH or Kampala International, Zambia, name it, and if that case fails, the ambulances will begin driving to Mulago. But this time around, we are introducing, thank you very much. Yeah, she's motivated, she's in the spirit. This time around, we are setting up Chireka Adventist Hospital. By the way, do you know who is building this hospital? Who is that person? Me. Thank you very much. It is you and me. Your 1,000 shillings, your 100,000 shillings, your 1 million, whatever, even if it is a coin, it is part of the success of that hospital. We don't have so many hospitals in Uganda. The one we have that is really established is the Shaka Hospital. I'll try to be very fast. I'll leave this report with Eda. I've already sent it to you. You will share the group so that whoever wants, please, it is for your own consumption. Okay? We only have the Shaka Hospital. That is in Western Uganda. I don't want to talk of others like the one at Chireka here. I don't want to talk about the one at this center, which is partitioned by plywood. But this one indeed is a hospital. You know, we have tendencies of confusing hotel in a hotel. Now there is a confusion of someone goes to a clinic and says, I've been in the hospital. No, hospitals have different and special facilities. And now this one is going to be high-tech. It's going to be high-tech, whereby issues concerning hearts, issues concerning kidneys, issues concerning those organs, brains, Chireka Adventist Hospital. And I'll tell you what will happen if we can solve such issues. Some of those, yes, that is how it is proposed. That is how it will look like when we complete it. And how I pray that we'll complete this hospital in the quickest time possible. So far, at the moment, you don't need to point up here, okay? This is the one that has been constructed. This one. See? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is it a small hospital? No. Yeah. And now at the moment, as much as we are claiming on this one, actually it is being constructed. And those are the funds we are looking for, so that it is fully completed. Looking for, is it 4 billion shillings. We install everything and we settle. And according to the plan, it is supposed to start early next year. And we shall not be falling sick in cheap hospitals. We shall go to serious hospitals. Now, this is where our challenge is. In the early 1980s, I was there. By the way, this hospital is reminding me that I'm really healthy. Because this was 1989. Have you heard of Dr. Samson Chiseka? The first vice president of Uganda in this region. He came and commissioned this hospital. And that part was built, these bricks you see here, these ones were built in that year, just to start that hospital, 1989. Unfortunately, I don't know what happened, and it didn't take off. But fortunately, we should thank God that it took off, and now it is in progress. Amen. And it is during your time. Yes, it would have been King Solomon, King David wanted to build a temple for God. But God said, no, you answer not. The man pleaded, God said, you are happy. Then he bought everything, put them aside, and then King Solomon came and built it. There are some opportunities that we may need in life. There are some opportunities that come across us and we don't see them. Building this referral hospital, it is an opportunity for you to serve God. For instance, you always make weeks of prayers here. You organize weeks of prayers every year. And we do, in our local churches, we do crusades. So-called efforts. How many members of parliament have you ever invited in those crusades? How many professors? How many ministers? How many CEOs of corporate companies have you invited in those crusades? And if you invite them, you think they will come in those wooden benches you always fix in those sheds? Definitely the answer is no. You cannot invite, you only invite people, you invite mates, you invite border riders, you invite those people who do for you some donkey work in the village. But when you find someone substantial, someone cruising an ML, you look that side as if you haven't seen him. You even wave at you because you know that place is not suitable for him. But when it comes to Chileka Adventist Hospital, my friend, trust me, these people are going to bring themselves to the hospital. This is the point whereby the gospel is going to be preached to them by force. If I'm using the right word. If you have an issue with your kidney and they tell you the only place where you're going to get a solution is Chileka Adventist Hospital. Straight you're going to come, and before the doctor works on you, a team of prayers will come and pray to you. We've had all these children from Uganda Hospital. Let me tell you, we listen to their sermons by force. Because if the room is here, maybe this is the one. There are speakers everywhere. So when they are attending their masses, I was about to ask who has ever given birth from there. All of you are below. All right. But even if you wouldn't like to listen, okay, the sound is there. You will be forced. And there is no person who is very attentive more than a sick person. No wonder they are called patients. They are patiently waiting and listening to everything that is sounding elsewhere. When someone is sick, is the one who will tell you how dogs cried at night, people who are running around the house, blah, blah. But when you are okay, you may not hear. But patience, Chileka Adventist Hospital, the hospital that you're building, it is going to bring wonders. It is going to bring wonders, and it is going to touch people who you think that they are easy to reach. Don't settle for less. These ones, I told you some of them are for your own good, for your own consumption. You shouldn't settle for less. Those were the steps taken. Whoever has a smartphone and has data, you don't have data, either some will give you some so that you can really go through this wonderful project. And indeed, this report is coming straight from CUC. Thanking you for your tremendous contribution. Since when did we begin? I think we've taken about 4 years when the hospital is being constructed. 7. Yeah, this is before mega fundraising. Yeah, you can bring some of the students to come and tour their project. By the way, don't think that it belongs to CUC. No, who is CUC? CUC is you and me. MuBS, Chambogo, Chinawatapa, Mount Olives, where am I going to go to the children? And other churches. So, it is your project. It is your project. Only those ones are needing. One time, one day, you'll be the accountant in that hospital. You'll be the accountant. And even if you don't get a job there, your money, the money you have put in, is going to do some work to fetch a soul, to preach to a soul, and someone is going to get saved. This is a moment whereby the verse will come true. When someone tells you, I hear when we're in heaven, someone will say, you fed me. You preached to me, and you'll be like, where did you find me? Where did I find you? So take the courage and the zeal to go and visit this hospital. Okay, this is the team, which was the CUC team inspecting your project, because those ones are doing it on our behalf. And dear students, I know it's not easy to some of us. You may not have cash. But there are people who have managed to give in things in, is it in kind? Yes, but this was a project which was set by the hospital committee in Chagama. There is a forest that was planted. Those trees are going to be harvested so that there is some income added to what you're bringing. So there is some good planning. That is some other part of that forest. This was mega fundraising. I know in one way or another, one of you might have contributed to this mega fundraising. I want to tell you, in the past 10 years, this is the most successful fundraising that has been conducted. Sometimes we think that Adventists, we are weak financially, which is partly true, but this fundraising disproved me how March of this very year, in the month of March, okay, the Anglicans organized a similar drive. But what they collected was halfway what we collected. But are we so much richer than them? Are we well connected than them? Because after all, most of us think that we only need to focus on spiritual matters, things concerning money. Cable. And we lag behind. But the answer is no. We are supposed not to settle for less. And I'm happy that these people planned and it was a success. Imagine people you think that are superior than you in terms of finances, getting 300, and where they get 300, you fetch more than 600 million. So that was Honorable Minister Mary Babalanda with Pastor Babalanda. By the way, you know that the husband is a pastor? Yes, he's the one. Oh, sorry. I told you I was about to mess. Okay, let's go to this. We might not go back. That lady, Betty Kamturaki, in Ibombo, donated a tree. There are things that you may have. Right now you may claim I don't have money. But there are things you have in your homes. There are some things you have somewhere. It might not be a tree, it might not be a cow, it might not be a goat. But it can be your old phone. You have 3 phones, but you're not using them. You had one, then your mom, on your birthday, you got a gift, and then your other uncle, sister, auntie, abroad sent you another one. So you're there, moving with a set of phones. Useless. Tearing your pockets for nothing. So you can sacrifice one for the work of the Lord. So this lady offered that tree. People who are dealing in timber can estimate how much work it is. As much as it could be very hard for her to collect that amount at once and give it to you. Oh yeah. This is what organizers go through. Sometimes the going gets tough. But when the going gets tough, what happens with grace? But the grace of God is sufficient. It is a very hard time now. I know some of you have not completed tuition. That's what I'm sure. I remember the moment when we were here. And then some of us have not registered that business of registration. And then, by then he was not a doctor. Professor Babu came. He found us clearing that business of clearing, looking for examination card. And then the guy was like, no, all of you go, you clear after the first paper. It was as if we were entering because we're going to miss that. So when I'm talking of the tough times at campus, at least I have some idea. But still, we shall not abandon the work of the Lord. Some parents, some friends might ask you, now you're students, you're not working. Why is the church asking money from you? Remind that friend that I eat and drink, I buy data, etc., etc. Why don't I do this for the Lord? You're not doing it for anyone. You're not doing it for Pastor Kaija. You're not doing it for Iminia Kaija, the chairman of the hospital. Neither Pastor too. But you're doing it for the Lord. And remember, the world is His. So sometimes the going gets tough, but the grace of God is sufficient. And when I talk about the hospital, still it comes to our normal life. You might be finding challenges here and there in your studies. But the grace of the Lord is there and it is sufficient. It is enough. It will carry you through. I'm sure those of you who learned very well the previous quarterly lesson, you saw the crucible. Yeah? There are times when the Lord allows you to get into that battle and get fried. Okay. Yeah. Unit is very important when we are working in a unit. That is Eastern Central African Division Medical School, located in Uganda. It was built just like this hospital is being built, soliciting money from the members. So don't think that this is a white elephant. Don't think that this is a white elephant. It is possible, it can be touched, because it has ever been done elsewhere. And I'm talking about Rwanda, which some of you used to call a district of Uganda. Okay? If money was solicited and such a big project was done, not here in Uganda. So my brother, my sister, I want to appeal to you that we have a God who has promised us a lot. We need to claim this. We need to claim these promises. Yes, we can. I used to have a slogan which used to motivate me. And sometimes when I'm failing, I use it. If others can, why can't I? Okay? Yes, we can complete KAH and Events Hospital when we are determined. These laws, you may complete them as much as they want something. This is the amount of money that was collected, 655. I told you I'm here to give you a report. I'm here like something No, we must get accountability and have hope and plan for bigger things. Why? Because you're serving God the Almighty, who gives all, who owns the earth and the heavens. So when we are talking about a referral hospital, just be happy you are part of this referral hospital. Because my father, my mother, and all my family, we could not even put up a health center 2, health center 3. But now, because of Christ, I'm building I'm building a referral hospital. This message is for you. Strive to increase your personal income. Have a goal per individual. And I don't have goals per individuals. Do you have goals per clans? You have a general goal. And that general goal is would have been well. If you are in spirit, what you are doing is the best. Whereby each person acts according to what he can afford, what he can afford. But avoid this business of doing things for the sake. Well, let me give them this so that they're not saying I need to contribute. You just do it for the sake, but do it with a purpose, and don't look at your elder here, don't look at the treasurer here, Don't look at the district pastor, but look at the living God, God the Almighty, because He is the one you're serving. And another challenge is that we always look for this money on the 11th hour. Mobilizing comes in, they remind us, they send people here to remind us that 20th we are collecting Kaija, and that's when we remember. But if we start early and make contributions on a monthly basis, trust me, beloved, the 45 billion is nothing. It's nothing. Using the concept of the power of the small money brought together. Thank you for your continued prayers, financial support, and encouraging others towards building Chireka Adventist Hospital. That was the message from Central Uganda Conference. So friends, I want to share some little message with you. After seeing what Chireka Adventist Hospital, where Chireka Adventist Hospital has reached, according to the organizers, according to the committee, and the CUC as well, we are all excited. Everyone is excited for this project, for the achievements which have been introduced to children in just one day. We are so happy because this has been achieved, and we believe more is coming, and it's not going to be performed by any other person, but just because you and me are part of it. Can we open the book of Galatians? No, Ephesians. Ephesians was chapter 1, verses 18 and 19. Under the topic, don't settle for less. Let's pray. Father in heaven, thank you for this congregation. I invite you, Lord, again, touch my lips. Put your word so that your children are fed spiritually and feed me as well. I'm praying through the name of Jesus Christ, our Savior. We have someone who is better than me to read for us. 18. I pray that your hearts will be flooded with light so that you can understand the confident hope He has given to those He called His holy people, who are His rich and glorious inheritance. There are some keywords here which I want us to talk about. Don't worry, I'll not take much time. I'll just take only 1 hour. The first word is I pray. Who is talking these words? This was Paul. I pray that your hearts will be flooded. Another word you need to mark is flooded. Okay? We are going to break these words, and after breaking these words, then we shall leave this place in peace. What is it flooded with? The light. So that you can understand the confident hope. That is another word to mark. To understand the confident hope He has given to those He called His holy people. That one is also very important. Being holy person. Who are His rich and glorious inheritance. That one you need to underline as well. Don't only mark, underline and put in bold. Okay, let's begin afresh. 1, Paul is praying for Paul was praying for these people who thought that were not part of Christianity. During those days before Jesus came, it was only the Jews who thought that they were believers, who thought that God was for them. Other people from other tribes, other places, they were considered unrighteous, unconsidered. Just like you see those days when they were counting people, even when Jesus made the first miracle, it was only men who were counted. Women were not considered. It is just of recent that women can speak in public. Ladies, hallelujah. Those days you wouldn't. That's why when you find other people worshiping, whereas assuming that this is the worshiping area, there is a curtain that separates men are in front, women are behind. They're not all that important. But when Christ came, there is a lot that he changed. That is one of them. And also, people from different places, people from different tribes, including you and me, are considered righteous people. Hallelujah. And now Paul is praying that these people get some light, spiritual light. Okay? Not only less light in their hearts, but flooding light. You've never had floods here, perhaps, because the landscape is friendly. Why it is not friendly to floods, I would say. Last week I had one of my teammates. She came late for work. And when I asked her, she told me, "Sir, we were got floods." My room was flooded. That's what I mean. Rain came around. Those of you who know Uganda. So when it rained, water could not go anywhere except to our bush. Can you imagine waking up and you're turning in water, thinking that, am I doing things I was doing when I was 2 years? Is it that, am I waiting the bed? Realizing the whole room was full of water. So, flooding means that it is not something that is little. It means something beyond what you can even handle. So this night Paul was praying for the Ephesians, which is praying for us today. Because whatever was written in this Bible here, it is a message to us today. Ephesians were like Ugandans. Just the way Ugandans were not considered spiritual by the Jews, even the Ephesians were not. So, Paul is asking for this flooding light, for us to realize and to know how much God loves us. There are circumstances, there are times when you're in a community and you think that you are of less value to others. Even in your discussion groups, if you are not the Basazo, and whatever you discuss, your friends are saying, I think you would say this. You know, these days, you don't tell someone you're wrong. You must find a suitable way of correcting that person, because that person might be offended. Whenever you speak of something, an alternative is brought. Meaning that sometimes it is better you keep quiet and listen to others. You may consider yourself straight away that I'm not of value in this group. Sometimes you may need to photocopy some work. Friends are like, you say, and indeed you feel inferior in the group. Okay, let us proceed. He says that, I pray that your hearts will be flooded with light so that you can understand the confident hope. Another one here is confident hope. This hope from Jesus, this heavenly hope is confident. In other words, it is sure. On many occasions, we doubt these promises, and we are not confident of them. Sometimes we pray, and we are not very sure about what we are praying for. You are praying for first class, upper, but because you've never got second class, you're not even sure whether you can get upper or not. But when a preacher comes here or someone comes here is praying for you, you will come and say, "There is something good I'm praying for my, at least for me to graduate. If you are upper now, you are first class in America." So friends, the Bible has spoken. These are not my words. These are not my words. And I'm telling you this because I believe in the Bible. And of which I want you to believe in this verse as well. You can understand the confident hope he has given to those he called his holy people. Do you know that you're holy? Do you know that you're holy? You're not confident. I will not ask those who think that they are not holy. Some of you think that you're not yet saved. When Jesus was at Calvary and said, "It is done," indeed it was done. Have no doubt about that. Just know that you're holy. You just need to be cleansed all the time. Just like you have your plate, you know it is good, it is clean. When you eat on it, take back, wash it, come back and eat. Continuous like that. We need continuous cleansing by Jesus. That is why he refers to us as holy people. Hallelujah. Amen. And from then onwards, if you're walking on this campus, just know that you don't just walk like a wheelbarrow pusher. No, begin walking like a holy person. With your head up. Not personal prayer, but pray in Jesus Christ. Why? Simply because you are holy. You're not a cheap person. You're not a cheap person. That is why you should not be involved in cheap things. That is why you should not settle for less. Even when you're praying, you should not pray for little things. Pray for big things. It's up to God to give it to you, or God knows what He wants for you better. But don't settle for less. That is why KAH Hospital is being built. I'm happy that these people dreamt this. On so many occasions, you reach into an area, you find the churches around there, you find very big Catholic churches, Protestant churches, beautiful mosques. But when you come to your church, wherever we go, we are building, even we are still building. We have built for 8 years, and even the one we broke, it was incomplete. Just because we don't know what the Lord has promised us, we just need to determine. One thing that really touches me and I feel guilty, and now I'm more guilty, is simply because when we visit your homes, we don't need to go far. Look at your homes, where you stay, most of you. And look at the churches, your local churches, where you come from. You'll find that your dad started building that home after the church had started. The construction of the home started later. The church is incomplete, but now your home is fully furnished with even a gazebo in the compound. Friends, we need to know what to give to God. As much as we must have good homes. Yes, we must. But we also need to think about God's work. Not thinking of others that they will come and do it. The Lord is here calling upon you to do it. Okay? He says, I'll not read 19 in the interest of time. I'll not read 19. No. Yes. He has given to those called his holy people, who are his rich and glorious inheritance. You know what it means by inheriting? Inheriting.
Sorry, I'm running out of focus.
You know, sometimes we lose our beloved ones. But when it comes to sharing the property, you see people beginning to fight seriously over these minor properties which even perish. But here we are, ready to inherit the kingdom of God. But do you think a father can give his property to that child who was very negative about his wealth? When there was one who was very active, for instance, this one had a father had a factory. One child is always there, very active, supervising, working, just like any other team member in the company. This other child remained at home all the time, only to come and ask for upkeep. Who do you think the father is likely to name the heir? The active one. So friends, I want to appeal to you. Let us be active in God's work. And let us not settle for. Yes. Because our Lord is rich. In your free time, you can continue with verse 19. And to emphasize those who have written, you will also read Acts 26:18. Acts 26:18. I'm sure the Holy Spirit will inspire you. And trust me, our good Lord is going to bless you, and you will touch big things as well. In the name of Jesus Christ our Son. Amen.
You're going to raise up and